BulldogsFan.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Ren Lake College. Save thousands on your college education. Log on to rlc.edu. One Stop Flooring America in Mount Vernon. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilf. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Winning Edge. See what they can customize at winningedgeusa.com. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon. And also by Purcell Tire of Mount Vernon. And Terra Bank. Banking with local style. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Schmidt Ford of Salem. People's National Bank. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. And Drug Blocks and Drug of Mount Vernon. 2 locations to serve you better. We take you to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
On the road here in Waterloo tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams against the Waterloo Bulldogs. If you picked an orange and black team in the pool, you're likely going to come out correct here tonight. Good evening, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Lonnon, Lady Rams basketball coaches alongside. Seth Gass is back at our Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow will bring you the video angles tonight from WMIXsports.com. Glad to have all of you on WMIX FM and all of you also on WMIXsports.com. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Coach Lonnon, obviously big game for the Rams tonight. Talked to Doug Creel this morning on the Saturday Sports Show, said it had the makings to possibly be a trap game. Big conference win last night in Carbondale. Big Centralia Holiday Tournament game coming up next week. Obviously, it has all the makings in that recipe.
Yeah, a long bus ride over here. Would it take us about an hour and a half by vehicle, so that's probably about an hour and 45 minutes in a yellow school bus. You know, you're coming off a big conference victory on the road last night in the South 7 at Carbondale. And you're looking forward, of course, to this big tournament coming up here after the Christmas break. So, yeah, no question about it. This is a game that's very, very difficult, I think, as a coach to get your team up for emotionally. It's just human nature from a kid's standpoint, well, from all of our standpoints, to look at a game like this against a Waterloo team that has only won a couple games this year, to come over here and you know, be a little bit emotionally flat. It's human nature. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see if we can get up and get out to a fast start and take care of this basketball game like we probably should here in the first quarter. But, you know, you never know. I mean, this is a scrappy basketball team we're playing as well. I mean, if you look at who they've played some very tough competition. They played Carbondale. They lost to Carbondale, I saw here in my notes, 73-56 back on 11/28 to give you a little bit of a comparison. But they've also played Edwardsville, and they've played O'Fallon, and they've played Althoff. And we all know how good Althoff is, Chris, and they played Althoff to a 6-point game. So definitely not a game you want to come into, despite their win and loss record, and take them lightly or take them or be a little emotionally flat for sure.
No doubt about it. We'll talk more about this matchup. 2-5 are the Bulldogs, 5-3 are the Rams. We'll talk more about both teams after a quick break. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, time that we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope. My Christmas wish for each of you is that you take time to help others and share the blessing of Christmas with others that you meet each day. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bad weather will be here before you know it. Is your vehicle going to get you through? At Second Chance Auto, they have the quality vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And what other buy here, pay here dealer can save you up to thousands by offering bank rate financing? Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 35 years. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals from honest people. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call Jimmy and the fine folks at 244-4582 for your credit approval today. Hey, Rams fans, looking for that special Christmas gift? Well, look no farther than the Winning Edge in downtown Mount Vernon. Winning Edge has a large selection of Mount Vernon Rams apparel and novelties. You'll find plenty of orange and black for men, women, and youth. Make that Rams fan in your life easy to buy for this Christmas. Stop in at 212 South 9th Street and check out the new fashions and styles, or shop from the convenience of your own home at winningedgeusa.com. Winning Edge wishes a very Merry Christmas to all.
When it comes to orthopedics, you want personal care that gets you back in action. And now you have a center of excellence close to home. Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers convenient access to leading-edge orthopedics, providing the latest in surgical and non-invasive care, as well as the most advanced imaging services for orthopedic conditions of all kinds. We also specialize in providing total joint replacement, spine surgery, sports medicine, and offer an on-site physical rehabilitation center. Get back in action with Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at 4th Cell 242-3778.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com has your streaming video tonight here in Waterloo. It's the Rams and the Bulldogs in non-conference play. Final game before the Christmas holiday for the Rams before they head off to the Centralia Holiday Tournament. With Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo. Rams are 5-3. Big win by 16 points over Carbondale last night on the road. A great conference win. Rams stay 3-0. They're tied atop the heap with the Althoff Crusaders. Centralia sits a game back at 2-1. Obviously, for the Mount Vernon Rams, great position to be in right now. But you come off a big 16-point win at Carbondale. We tried to talk about it on the way over. Can't remember the last time Carbondale was held to so few points at home.
That's right. Was it 33? We talked about this at dinner on our way over here. When's the last time Carbondale was held to 33 points in their own gymnasium? I can't remember when that would ever have happened. I don't know that for a fact, but in my time, I don't remember that kind of a point output or a defensive performance by an opponent in that gym to hold them to such a small amount. So they're coming off a very good defensive game for them last night, and again, defense wins championships in these types of things, and it's good to see them not allowing a lot of points against a team in Carbondale who is potentially able to put a lot of points on the board. So it's just going to be very interesting tonight. Again, what we see. Number one, we're not very familiar with this Waterloo Bulldog team. We're not going to pretend we are. But at the same time, I've sitting here looking at the Post-Dispatch and reading a few things about them on the way over, trying to be a little more prepared. It does look like that although their record is not real good, they certainly have played some very, very stiff opponents. And looking at their lineup, they don't appear to be very deep. It appears they're going to play, 6-7 guys max. They've got their main 5 guys, and they're going to sub a little bit with a couple guys, and they're going to go with it. It doesn't appear that they're very deep, and that could play into the Rams' game plan tonight too, as the Rams do tend to be a little deeper in most games they play. The other thing is Braden Fitzgerald, always a key for us around the basketball floor. He's our leader. Braden had an excellent game last night. I believe he had 21 points. Can Braden turn around tonight and have another excellent basketball game and lead our team? So there's a lot of questions that we have to be answered, and it's going to be really interesting here on the road in a pretty nice gymnasium, Chris. This gymnasium is pretty new, pretty state-of-the-art. This is the first time I've actually seen it. I'm very impressed with it.
That's a very nice gymnasium, and obviously a great gymnasium for new head coach Dane Walter to lead this team. And Dane Walter spent the last 3 years at Morrisonville. He's a 2007 Sparta High School graduate. So for Coach Walter, he takes over for former Mount Vernon Ram and Nashville Hornet C.J. Cruiser over here at Waterloo. So far, again, a 2-5 record, 1-1 in the Mississippi Valley. They've beaten Triad and they've lost to Jerseyville. So things maybe not where they need to be yet for the Waterloo Bulldogs. We'll talk more about this. We'll have your Ford Square and King City Chrysler starting lineups coming up. We need to take a break. We'll also pause to honor America. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
The Southern Illinois Insider brings you entertaining interviews. Spending time with Tony Booth, ear country artist.
All the great steel players from all over the country get together, and it's just I love the performance steel guitar. It wouldn't be a band for me if it didn't have a steel in it.
State Representative from Quincy, Jill Tracy.
Every county of this state is an integral component of the state and has resources that can help our state.
Southern Illinois Insider, Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. on 94.1 FM and AM 930 WMIX.
Taking a look at your next bad weather forecast, will be mostly clear tonight with a low around 31 degrees. Mostly sunny tomorrow, the high near 52. Rain likely Sunday night, cloudy with a low around 45 degrees. Chance of showers remains into your Monday, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 57. Chance of showers Monday night, partly cloudy, a low around 37 degrees. The chance of showers continues into Tuesday night, and into Wednesday. That's a look at next bad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Ford Watson offers 2 convenient locations to serve you here in Mount Vernon. Our locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway provides dedicated and specialized pharmacy services, including flu vaccines, a convenient drive-thru, online refill services, and a mobile app. At Bird Watson Drug, we take the time to get to know you, explain your medications, and answer questions you may have. At 1200 Main Street, our medical equipment store has a large selection of lift chairs, scooters, and other mobility equipment to meet your needs. Come in and check out our large selection of scrubs, including Wonderwing, Carhartt, Grey's Anatomy, Certainty, Cherokee, and much more. The extremely comfortable clogs are great for people who are on their feet all day, and made here in America. Bird Watson also has a large selection of compression stockings in a variety of colors and patterns. Stop by Bird Watson Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway or our medical equipment and scrubs location at 1200 Main Street. Bird Watson, specializing and expanding to provide patients and medical professionals with specialized service and expanded product offerings.
When it comes to banking, Banterra is the change you want to make. I'm Jeff Speed, Market Executive for Banterra, and you should know that our top priority is personal service. It's why Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank. We offer convenient online and mobile banking, mobile check deposit, online mortgage services, and have over 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chase Landers from Landers Towing and Collision Centers. While much of our attention is focused on Santa, his sleigh, and 8 reindeer, please do not forget about those deer that cannot fly. They will be running all over rural and urban roads this holiday season. So whether you're going to Grandma's house, Christmas shopping, or simply crossing the street, please be safe. Should you have a run-in with Murray or one of his other 4-legged friends, don't hesitate to give us a call. We are fully equipped to get you back on the road faster. Experienced staff, great relationships with insurance companies, courtesy cars, and easy access to rentals are what make us the best at what we do. After all, transportation is the last thing anyone needs to worry about during the holiday season. We're just a phone call away at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Don't forget to ask about free premium detailing for the life of your car.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
WMIX FM, WMIXSports.com has your streaming video tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Waterloo Bulldogs. Starting lineups tonight presented by Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center. Log on to KingCityChryslerCenter.com to schedule your service appointments. First for the visiting Mount Vernon Rams, Jeff Lonnon. Let's give our starting lineups tonight.
All right, Royal Nesbitt will start. These guys are all seniors, by the way. What a benefit that is, huh? Royal Nesbitt will start. Blake Jones, number 2. Number 4, of course, Braden Fitzgerald's. Number 5, Malcolm Ruff. And number 32, B.B. Brighton Bowers will start for the Mount Vernon Rams.
Ford Square also presents our starting lineups tonight. Year-end sales event going on now. See how you can save big on your next Ford. FordSquare.com to view their inventory. Jeff Lonnon has the Waterloo Bulldogs.
No, Jeff Lonnon doesn't have it yet.
You don't, really?
No, you didn't give it to me.
They're on the scoreboard. Come on, man.
Oh, we've got one of those. All right.
This is where other people might give me a dirty look for those who are watching at home. It was actually number
cheap help.
It's pretty simple. Number 3, Dylan Hunt.
Number 3, Dylan Hunt. I got it.
There
Number
we go.
10, Ross Schneider. Number 12, Griffin Leinhardt. Number 15, Ben Hewells. And number 23, Hayden Bender. And of note, Ben Hewells averaging 15.5 points a game for them. He is their leading scorer by far tonight for the Waterloo Bulldogs. Very interested to see this Bulldog team. When I look at them offensively, I'm looking at their point averages. For instance, guys like, Dylan Hunt, averages 8.6 points a game. Ross Schrader, 6'9", Leinhardt, 7'7", and then Hayden Bender only 2.7. And then you look at Hewells, 15.5. So you got to figure he's going to be firing early, and he's a guy they're going to look for as a key point in their offensive game.
Should be a good one tonight for the Rams. Obviously, we said on the Saturday Sports Show morning. Actually, we didn't so much. Doug Creel may or may not have. You can listen to that interview online, SoundCloud, if you have the mobile app, or just go to soundcloud.com/WMIX Sports. But obviously, the Rams overwhelming favorites in this one tonight. Not a lot of depth we didn't feel coming in for the Bulldogs. We did say it does have the makings to be a trap game for the Rams, however. But come out, take care of business, and get a gift wrap win here on the road.
Yes, sir. Any win is a good win, especially when it's on the road for the Rams, and also a chance to get some momentum. You know, after last night, get another one tonight, get some momentum going into that big tournament, of course, that we all know about coming here after break.
Rams are back at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. Of course, we'll have every game from there on 94.1 FM. No video, however, on WMIXsports.com. Blackout policies prohibit that at Centralia High School. Malcolm Ruff jumping center for the Rams, going right to left, going left to right. It'll be the Bulldogs, and jumping center appears to be Dylan Hunt. The basketball controlled in the backcourt by the Bulldogs. They're in their home whites. No black trimmed very much. More silver numerics trimmed in orange for Waterloo, traditionally an orange and black school. They have it off of the right wing. Griffin Leonard will throw off to the left side for Hunt. He'll come get it at the wing. 7:45 to go in the first. No score yet between the Rams and the Waterloo here on the road. A little bit of keep away around the perimeter. They'll throw around to the left wing. Zip pass back to the top to Ben Hewells. He'll look around. Low post. Turn around coming. Nope. Going to kick it back out. Hewells into the right corner for Schrader. Schrader with the basketball. Steps to the wing. Throws around to the top. Leonard now to the left wing for Hewells. Left-hand dribble. High dribble. Got rid of it to the outside. They'll reverse it around here. 7:10 to play in the first quarter. No score yet. We have yet to see our first shot of the ball game. Coming around from the right near the corner, Leonard. He'll go back around between the circles. Throws over to the far sideline. Hayden Bender with the basketball. No, pardon me, that is Ross Schrader. Behind the back dribble, got away. Rams keeping the Bulldogs at bay, and with 7:01 to go here in the first quarter, we'll have our first foul away from the shot.
Yeah, now that's interesting. They ran off a minute, and I don't know whether that was intentional or whether it was just really good defense or a little bit of both. But their game plan may be hold this ball a little bit and try to win a low-scoring game.
Out of the corner off of the inbound on the first foul of the night. 7 minutes to play. Now 6:54 to go here in the first quarter. Pass underneath will be tipped away. Malcolm Ruff will come up with it. He'll have it back tapped and stolen, but he'll recover in front of the scorer's table. Fitz will come get it. Nope, Roy up to Fitz. He'll step into a three. Left wing, no good. It's off the back of the iron. Big Roy, the rebound up top. Had a big night last night at Seedale. So did Blake Jones. He'll throw over to the right side to Fitz. 6:33 to go in the opening quarter. Off of the sideline will come Brighton Bowers. Throws over to the right corner. Ruff over the head. Ball fake. Looking now to Bowers. Rolls between the circles. Throws left corner. Fitz another three try. Herrero for two start from Fitz. Ruff his second offensive rebound. Puts it up. No good. Actually, that's a first for Malcolm. First earlier rebound was to Roy, who has it right now on a pass from Fitz. Big lefty uses the glass. Gives the Rams an early 2-love lead.
Yep. Big old Roy's going to be the biggest player on the floor tonight. And he's got to take advantage of that size for sure.
Old Roy is inside, no good from Dylan Hunt. The rebound to the Rams. Old Roy, also the brand of dog food cousin that he purchased in Christmas vacation. Off the left side, it's no good. Rebound, however, put back by Nesbitt. He's on a 4-0 run.
Yep, and just like that, the big man has 4, and he is on a roll.
0-0 paying dividends. 5:40 to go in the first. All the action presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Good ball fake there on the shot fake by Hewells. His shot left short from the right side. 17-footers, no good. Rebound to the Rams. That's Brighton Bowers. And into the front court will go Braden Fitz. Off to the right sideline, Blake Jones had 7 last night in a road win at Carbondale. Fitz had 21, looking for 3 more. Yes. Knocks down the triple from the left side. Dane Walter wants the timeout, presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center in Mount Vernon at 1212 Broadway. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. With Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow here with us in Waterloo. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, and all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Coach, obviously a big 7-0 start for the Rams. 2 big inside buckets by Roy. Nice outside shot for Fitz. He's 1 of 3 from beyond the arc right now. And right now it accumulates to a 7-love lead.
It does, and you can tell very early. Waterloo ran off a minute, and then things kind of fell apart. They turned the ball over and immediately fall behind, then came down, took a quick shot. The transition game gets going. Roy gets involved on the other end quickly. Fitz knocks down a 3, and just like that, in the next minute and a half, it's 7-0. So Waterloo, if there is a game plan to slow it down, they cannot shoot too fast.
Ross Schrader out of the corner, going to have his pocket picked by Fitz up ahead, saved by Bowers. He'll attack from the wing, side steps up, and foul is on the floor. Had a good look to the basket, was fouled on the way. Looks like it's on Ross Schrader. It'll be the first foul on the Bulldogs. It'll even things up at 1 apiece. Video streaming powered by Rend Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your college education. Your journey starts at RLC. Off the left side from Jones to Fitz off of the left arc. Now lobs down low. Off block, Roy, the body, no. Ruff, the rebound. He'll put it up. Off high glass, no good. Tip back, Roy. Why not? The big fella has 6 of the 9, and the Rams have a 9-0 lead.
Yeah, and I can see him having a big night right now because he's a man among boys on that offensive glass.
He'll make a case to be one of our Tony Wilt State Farm stars of the game tonight. We'll give you 3 stars. From one of those will come your player of the game. Not going to be off of a shot like that for the Bulldogs. Hunt misses to the right. Rebound to the Rams. Jones into the front court. 4:28 to play here in the first. Attacking the basket, Mount Vernon. Underneath will have a foul as Bowers was looking for Ruff. If there was a half circle there, that would have settled that one. But, I mean, that was just a case where laying on the ground already was Hayden Bender. And that foul will actually be on Brighton. Okay.
Apparently so. I did not see that.
Well, interestingly enough, it'll go.
But it is 9-0, and the point being is the Rams continuing to show that they are not flat off of last night's emotional victory, which was kind of what we talked about when they came out here in the first quarter. It appears they do have it very early in this game.
Out of the corner they come. It'll be number 15, Ben Hewells.
And BB gets a call there, a foul, and he will pick up his second foul in about 10 seconds. That's not good.
Off a screen on the inbound. The jumper off of the baseline, no good for Schrader. Put back coming off of the offensive board, and to the line to shoot 2 will go Dylan Hunt, who had the offensive rebound.
Well, Waterloo got an offensive rebound, and that's been rare early here in the first part of this game. Let's see if they can capitalize and get on the board with these free throws. Yep. First shot is good.
Lit off the iron now for the Bulldogs. First points come from the free throw line. 9-1, Rams on top. 4:12 remaining here in the first quarter. Naked 9-2. Hunt knocks down both. 0 from the field, but 2 of 2 from the free throw line for Waterloo here tonight at home. 4:05 left in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, Fitzgerald's across the timeline, dribbling to the right wing. Steps up top, left hand, throws to the right side for Jones. Jones looks in for Nesbitt. Settles for Ruff up top, 3:55 left. Fits off a screen. Ruff to the elbow. Bounce past the outside for Cuiava. He'll give it to the timeline, for Braden Fitzgerald. 3:46 left to go. First quarter action from the Lou. 9-2. Rams on top. Quentin Cuiava throws over to the right wing. Coming off a screen. Jones back to Ruff. Near the top of the key. Throws off to the sideline for Fitz. Right hand dribble, jump stop. Maybe a Euro step in there somewhere, and he'll get to the basket. At least his shot will. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, whatever a Euro step is.
Ask your boy Wade Thomas.
A Euro step.
He'll tell you all about it. He was listening to the Saturday Sports Show this morning as the first free throw no good, wondering where you were.
I'm going to assume.
As was another mutual friend.
I'm going to assume a Euro step probably got its roots in Europe.
That would be my guess. As have most things in America. Second free throw good. Fitz 1 and 2, that trip to the line. Now 10-2 Rams.
It's interesting. You know, I wonder what they'd play defensively, and they are matched up. I mean, they have matched up. They are not in a zone. And
as Schrader knocks down a triple from beyond the arc out of the right corner. 10-5. They cut it to a nickel with 3:12 to play here in the first quarter. Off of the right wing comes Fitz. Dribbles to the free throw line. Jumper on the way, no good. Clanks off the back rim. Rebound will go to Waterloo. This is Ben Hewells. Not sure what they were looking for there. Coming off of the baseline was Dylan Hunt to the basket. Looked like maybe a backdoor cut. Tried to throw off block and ends up out of bounds, and Waterloo trying to claim the Rams tipped. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but it's Ram basketball.
And that's their third turnover now in the first 5 minutes of the game.
2:51 to go in the first quarter. 10-5 score. We have a whistle to blow play dead. Fitz will come off the floor, maybe a little bit of maybe a bloody nose or something of that ilk.
He's seeing the trainer behind the Waterloo bench. Something happened. Looks like they're tending to his left, like a left eyebrow or left side of his forehead. He's holding a some kind of a towel or Kleenex or paper towel or something up there. Obviously there must be some blood, so Braden will have to leave. And Blake Jones takes the ball out.
From the scorer's table, leaves it for Quentin Quiava off at the sideline, dribbles top, looks into the big fella. Nesbitt, turnaround, left block, no. Rebound, Ruffle, tip it. It'll go with Waterloo. 10-5 ball game, 2:36 left in the first quarter. Rams up 5. Out of the corner now, Schrader looks back to the right wing, gets it back Leonard. Inside, this will be Hunt to the basket, shot blocked from behind by Ruff. Rebound to Nesbitt. 2:23 left in the opening quarter. 10-5, Rams on top, out rebounding, out blocking, out most things here. Wide open three up top for BJ is good. Blake Jones knocks down a tray, and it's 13-5.
They really need that with Fitz out. That's a really, really big shot from Blake. Kind of pick up that three-point slack that they've got. You know, they're so good at when Braden's in the game.
And then a flush out of nowhere by Dylan Hunt. Nobody there on the baseline.
Where did that come from?
I have a feeling big fella doesn't get many of those opportunities. It's 13-7. What a flush by Dylan Hunt, as Jones probably got away with the charge there. Going up the right side, will a foul from behind on Waterloo. Looks like this will be on Tristan Schneider. And it'll be another one on the Bulldogs. Rams will inbound to the left of their bucket with 1:44 to go in the first quarter. 13-7 Rams. Mid-post throw in. Roy had it tipped away from behind. He'll throw up top. Jones wide open is Q. Gives it back. Jones, right wing three, good. He's 2 of 2 in the quarter, and the Rams take a 16-7 lead. Rome Hornet to Rome Hornet. Gives the Vernon Rams a 9-point edge with 1:29 left in the first.
That flush on the baseline reminded me of Kobe the other night. Did you see that one?
We did. We have
his first dunk of the year, but it was a dandy.
It's not good for Kobe, of course, retiring at the end of the year. Plenty of time left with BJ the rest of this year. Throwing over to Zach Williams. Williams getting some action tonight. You'll probably see a bevy of Rams in and out of the ball game here on the road. Williams, a great ball handler at the JV level. Goes over to Quentin Quiava. Now over to Jones on the right sideline. Slips the defender. Hot hand, yes. Why not? He has 3 triples in the quarter. 9 points for Blake. 19-7 score. And look who it is. Zach Williams with the steal. Coming up the left side. Young man will allow the numbers to catch up. Hot hand Jones. 4 of 4. Nope, left it short. He'll slip trying to get the rebound. Roy will come up with it. Jones going to hobble to the free throw line. That's the last thing the Rams need.
Yep, he's hobbling pretty good right now.
That or he's going to step and get himself open while he's down and try to get another 3 off.
Yeah, they got to get him out. He is down.
That's not good.
No, he shot the ball. He was going for his 4th three-pointer there. He had the hot hand, and when he shot it, it was a little short, and the ball came straight back to him. And as he saw that, he accelerated to try to go get it, follow his shot. And when he did, he planted and he went down. And he's now being attended to by Scott Gamber and the trainer over there from Waterloo. So we'll see what the result is from that, but that's not good.
Fitz is back into the game, and we'll trade out injured reserves here. 25.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. 19-7 is a Ram lead. 3 for 4 now in the quarter was Blake Jones before checking out with a possible injury. Fitzgerald's has it, throws left of the circle. We'll keep you updated as to when Jones will head back to the bench. 10 seconds left, Fitz with it, left corner at the timeline. Up to the top, Fitz going to work around off a curl. His runner is going to be no good, doesn't matter, probably not going to give credit for the continuation. 4.6 seconds left on the Waterloo foul. That'll be their 3rd. And that'll be on Schneider. There's a C in there. And an H.
Which just
Quick bounce pass into Yules with 4 seconds left. Williams will get the rebound, have it stolen away, and that'll be the end of the first quarter score. After 1 quarter in Waterloo, the Rams 19, the Bulldogs 7. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank, asking why you bank with Community First Bank. Is it knowing your deposits are also vital to home loans in Jefferson County and our local economy? Is it having your choice at convenient locations and ATMs? Is it seeing a staff of friendly faces you recognize as your neighbors? These are all reasons enough to count, though you only need one, and we are honored you chose us. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
Hi, Eric Lighty for One Stop Flooring America. It's time to give your home the ultimate comfort makeover it deserves. Start with the Novia Touch Carpet, the naturally soft and stain-resistant carpet, 50% off. Take comfort to the next level with our Tempur-Pedic pad. Then finish off your comfort makeover with 12 months, interest-free financing, all backed by a lifetime installation guarantee. Ultimate comfort for your home starts at One Stop Flooring America, where friends send friends. 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com with Jeff Lonnon. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow with us here in Waterloo. Seth Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio. Zach Williams with it for the Rams. Thrown away, recovers in the backcourt. Will stumble with Ben Hules, who will pick up the foul to be the 4th on the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Just going back to that first quarter, Waterloo turned the ball over 5 times. The Rams none. And those turnovers, boy, they can really bite you, and they did Waterloo. They gave up 5 possessions with turnovers.
Now a shot off the left side, no good by the Rams. Blake Jones sitting on the sideline. We hope he's okay. 7:40 to play in the first half. Left-hand layup, good. Coming around from the top, Ben Hules worked it to the rear. And now we'll go to the line to shoot the and-one.
And you had to wonder when Ben Hules was going to come alive. He's their leading scorer. We talked about that. And he just drove it down the paint. Nobody stopped ball until it was too late. And a chance for a 3-point play here now by their leading scorer, Ben Hules.
Looking for the and-one on the 5th Mount Vernon foul. In and out. Rebound to Ruff. Big rebound for the Rams. 7:34 to go here in the first half. 19-9 is the Ram lead. Fitzgerald will come off the screen, looking to dribble in. Finds room, off glass, good. Fitz gets 2 more. He now has 6 on the night. It's 21-9. Rams up a dozen. We'll have scoreboard updates tonight presented by Bird Watson Pharmacy. And what a presentation to the basket, though. Left long by Snyder. Recovery. Actually, it was Schneider with the basket. Schrader with the miss. And it's 21-11. 10-point ball game here in Monroe County. Fitz will throw back to the top for Cuiava. Going to hand off to Fitzgerald. Comes around right side. Runner at the free throw line is good. He has 4 in the quarter. Every point for the Rams. 23-11.
Yep.
Bird Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Download their new mobile app as they download Dylan Hunt off of the baseline. He gets 2 more as he slips underneath. It's 23-13.
Rams coaching staff wanted to travel there off the baseline. Didn't get it.
Fitz wants a 3. Good. Why not?
Boy, when he's feeling it, he is feeling it, isn't he?
I think 7 or so in the quarter, 11 on the night. Brighton Bauer's going to check in next dead ball. Schneider's shot is an air ball. Rebound underneath Fitzgerald's. Well then, into the front court, B. Fitz. Nice play. Bounce pass, right block to Ruff. He gets it. It's 28-13. Malcolm has 2 tonight, had 6 last night at Carbondale, off at the far arc. That was Hunt. So Schneider gives back to the outside. Leonard to Hunt coming off the wing inside. Gives back to Schneider inside the top of the key. No good. Fits the rebound. Fitzgerald has 11 thus far. 5:53 to go in the first half. Braden to the basket. Another runner. Fell. No call. Gets the rebound. Throws it to the top for Williams. He was on his bump. Now he gets it back left wing. Cuiava had it for a quick touch, but it's B. Fitz right now. 5:40 to go in the half. Nice no-look bounce pass. Ruff to the basket. Up. No good. Roy puts it back. He's hammered a couple of times, and now Nesbitt, who's very capable free throw shooter, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Malcolm and Braden working the screen roll to perfection off the elbow on the left side, and Royo there to miss the bunny. Actually had 2 opportunities to score it, but got blocked both times and finally got fouled.
First free throw by Roy is good. He has 7. Quickbird Watson score for you after 1. Flora leads Christopher 23-11. For other games around the area, we'll get you more scores throughout the night. Edwards County leading Red Hill after 3 at the Conrad Allen, 42-36. Second free throw, no good. However, Ruff, the rebound off the Roy miss, and now Ruff to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah. Malcolm just kind of out-athleted the kid that he was down there on the block with, just kind of made a little move inside and got inside position just a little quicker and was able to grab that ball and steal an offensive rebound off an offensive free throw.
First free throw, no good for Ruff. Left it off the left. Ruff will have another. That was the 3rd foul on Ben Hewells. He'll obviously or likely come out of the ball game. Maybe, maybe not. If he hasn't already. Watch us online at WMIXsports.com. Hope you enjoyed the Saturday Sports Show this morning. Final one of 2015. We'll recap all the holiday tourneys. Already have a special guest for when we return on January the 2nd. 30-13 to score. 17-point game. Rams on top here in Waterloo. Off the left wing for the Bulldogs, that is Ivers. Looking back to the right. Deep wing. Schrader with it. Dribbling in. Trying to find a screen. It's there but not there, if that makes sense. Off of the far wing now. Bounce pass to Ivers. Throws back far wing for Schrader. Goes back to the near side for those of you watching at home. Nice pass in the paint. Schneider the turnaround. Draws a foul. He outstretched his arm. The opposite hand. Still got off a little bit of a hook. Rams called for a hook. Into the line to shoot 2. Will go Tristan Schneider.
Rams just 13 points they've given up so far in this game, and that's excellent against any team. Continuing the great defensive effort from last night where they only allowed 33 against Carbondale.
Shooting free throws, 30-13. Rams up 17, 5 to play in the first half. 1 of 2 for Tristan Schneider. 30-14. Rams are up 16 with 4:56 left in the first half. The action presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Bowers off a curl, slips it backdoor. Malcolm Ruff, the nice move inside the post. It's 33-14.
The penetration and kick is just too quick for Waterloo. They just cannot get rotated once they commit to the dribble driver.
Schrader inside to Schneider.
Yep, that's a defensive breakdown there by the Rams, a rare one. And Doug Creel is not happy as somebody got lost.
5 points in the quarter. Schneider fits another 3 deep, no good. Rebound Ruff, puts it up, gets the foul. If your bank has changed names again, remember it's not you, it's them. Community First Bank of the Heartland believes in faithful relationships. It's a stable bank you can trust, serving Jefferson County since 1906. To the line, shooting 2 is Malcolm Ruff. That'll be the 2nd foul on Tristan Schneider. Ruff's first is no good. So after a great night at the line last night, they took a point off the board. 2. Interesting. Or I could have just been wrong the entire time, too, on the video. That's entirely possible.
I do have 32.
Now it's 33-16.
Which means absolutely nothing.
Ruff that time makes 1 of 2 to make it 33-16. 4:17 to go in the first half. Schneider loses the basketball, pick up the dribble. Right corner 3 on the way for the Bulldogs is no good by Schrader. Gets his own rebound. Now dribbles in. Nice move to the bucket by Schrader, 33-18. 4 minutes to play in the first half. The video presented by Red Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands on your college education. Fitz will throw over to Jones, who checked back into the ball game. No public service announcement needed here. 3:51 left in the half. Throws up top. Now back left side. Fitz over to Quiava. 3 on the way. No good. And a foul will be on the rebound. It'll be on the Rams. They're 7th.
Yep. And if you notice, Waterloo goes to a zone. They decided, I think, that matching up thing's probably not for them. They've given up 33 in, about 13 minutes of basketball matched up. So they're going to open up some looks for the Rams now with this zone, and we'll see if the Rams can capitalize. But look for the Rams now to probably take some shots from behind the arc more so, because this zone will allow that. Looked like a 1-2-2.
Schneider makes the first free throw, gets another with the bonus. 3:45 left in the half. It's 33-19. Rams lead is now just 14 over the Bulldogs, about to be 13 if this free throw's good. It's not. Yules the rebound ahead. That'll be Fitz from Jones. Across the timeline, off of the right sideline in front of Coach Walter. Rams have the basketball. Now Cuyava working to the right side from the circles. Throws over left sideline for Blake. 3:32 left in the half. 33-19 score. Blake Jones making a case to be a Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game. Q with it, looking for Ruff. Good reach in there by Schneider. Would have been his third foul had it been called. Letting them play in that particular play. Now left of the circle, it is Blake Jones with the basketball. He checked back in a moment ago, appears to be okay. Cuyava back over to Fitz, deep right wing. That's usually where he takes a three. Instead, he'll pull up off glass from about 18. Rebound Ruff, puts it up and in. Good play, good rebound. Malcolm Ruff comes up big again.
The zone actually worked that time and forced a shot that was missed, but we're so athletic under the basket, especially with Malcolm, that he's grabbing just about everything off the board and giving us a second chance.
Yules will pick up a foul as Schrader was trying to dribble drive penetrate off of the right baseline. 35-19 to score. To the line to shoot will go. Looks like Ross Schrader.
That was Malcolm's 8th point of the quarter. Having a really good quarter is Malcolm Ruff.
Missed the first free throw, does Ross Schrader.
We have certainly not seen great free throw shooting so far from either team in this game. Both teams have missed several opportunities.
A little bit more arc to that one for Schrader. Makes it 35-20. 15-point game, 2:46 left in the first half. Off of the deep left wing for Jones. Throws left to Fitz, now back between the circles for Cuyava. Quentin with the basketball, throws into the right corner for Fitz. Step back three from the sideline, no good. Put back by Yules, not there. Didn't get his feet set, just tried for the tip in, couldn't come up with it. Now a foul on the rebound, and this will be a 1-and-1 with 2:27 left to go in the half. Bulldogs down 15, getting a chance to put more points on the board without taking any time off of the clock.
It's interesting. Mount Vernon has tried 33 shots. I'm keeping shot charge here. They've tried 33 shots so far in this half to Waterloo's 10, 14, 17. So almost doubling them up in shot attempts.
Schneider pretty good at the front end of the 1-and-1. Knocks that one down. We'll have another 35-21, back to a 14-point game. Second one this time no good. Ruff the rebound. You can find Tony Wilt in his office. He'd love to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Look for him worldwide at TonyWilt.com or give him a call. Or maybe even track that white State Farm Jeep around town. Fitz thought about the three left side. Going to drive to the basket. Baseline. Nice bounce pass mid-post. Ruff got to the basket but left it short. However, to the line off the foul will go Malcolm Ruff. Trying to add to this 8 points he has in the quarter.
Waterloo has no answer for Malcolm Ruff. He's just ruining the paint right in there. And I tell you, that time Fitz did a heck of a job penetrating. Fitz probably could have taken the shot, attempted a layup in traffic, but instead he drew the defense and then dumped it. And then Malcolm got fouled at the rim. So a really good job by Braden there of being a distributor of the basketball.
Rick Bird Watson's scoreboard. Centralia leads Highland after 11-3. Second one good that time by Ruff, 1 of 2. He has 9 in the quarter. It's 36-21 Rams with 2:08 left in the half. Bird Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Download their new mobile app and refill your prescription right from your phone. Google Play and the App Store. Bird Watson up Mount Vernon, proud supporters of the Rams. And a travel there. Good idea from Leonard to come off that left side, but took an extra step. Can't do that. He'll go the other way.
Yeah, that was their 6th turnover now of the half. 5 in the first quarter. That was just their first one in the second quarter, so they had been doing better in that category.
Fitz off of the wing underneath. Missed a shot as he fell, but Ruff there for the putback. And it's 38-21. Rams up 17. 11 points in the quarter, now a team high for Malcolm Ruff with 11 in the game. Leonard shook off the defender, shook off a shot too, somehow missed it off to the right. Rebound to Blake Jones into the front court with 1:25 to play in the second quarter. 38-21. Rams by 17 on the road at Waterloo. Cuyava throws left side. It's Fitz. Back to Q up top. Now to the right wing. Here comes Jones driving in. Back to Yules on the wing. Reversing it to the top. Q wide open three. Takes it. Good. Wow. Don't tempt.
Nope. He can shoot him.
Triple letter score for Quentin Quiava with the 3, and it's 41-21, 20-point lead for the Rams. That's going to ruin somebody's weekend behind us. Dropping the soda off the bleachers. Off of the right wing, it's Ross Schrader with the basketball. 50 seconds left to go. Hayden Bender with it coming out of the corner, throws back off the self-screen to Schneider. Getting it back to Bender. Now to the top, Fitz going to poke it away. One-on-one, left side, block layup, good for Fitzgerald. He has 13. 43-21, and the Rams are really working hard to get this lead built up.
He's sneaky quick, and Waterloo just kind of lollipop that pass from the wing to the point, and Braden read it. Easy steal, easy layup.
Happen to think that the Bulldogs might be playing for the last shot of this half. Down 43-21, and we'll have a foul on the attempted steal.
I think they were trying to play for the final shot on that last possession and gave up a run-out layup, and now they're trying to do it again and finally drew a foul. But they have fallen behind now by 22. And we'll see what happens on these free throws.
11.6 seconds left. First free throw good at the line for Ross Schrader.
Plenty of time to get back down there and get a final shot at 11.6 seconds.
Second one is good as well. Make it 43-23. So Schrader makes them both that time, and now into the front court. Fitz, deep right wing with 6, at the sideline with 5. Throws across, Quiava, three-pointer on the way with 3 seconds off the mark. Ruff will tip around the rebound, and that is going to be our halftime score. The Mount Vernon Rams 43, the Waterloo Bulldogs 23. We'll come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Taking a look at your next round weather forecast, will be mostly clear tonight with a low around 31 degrees. Mostly sunny tomorrow, the high near 52. Rain likely Sunday night, cloudy with a low around 45 degrees. Chance of showers remains into your Monday, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 57. Chance of showers Monday night, partly cloudy, a low around 37 degrees. The chance of showers continues into Tuesday night, and into Wednesday. That's a look at next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois. I'm Randy Owen. Join me each week as I play 5 decades of great country music and tell stories about a lot of my friends and heroes. Folks like Conway Twitty, Charlie Pride, George Jones, Dolly Parton, and of course Merle Haggard. We may even play some Alabama. Join me, Randy Owen, for Country Gold, Sunday night at 6 on 94.1 WMIX.
Did your bank recently make changes or add fees to your checking account? Free yourself from fees with a free checking account from People's National Bank. A Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, mobile banking, mobile deposits, and access to over 20,000 ATMs are some of the added conveniences you get with your free checking account at People's National Bank. Stop by your local People's National Bank today or visit www.peoplesnationalbank.com for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage and wireless carrier fees may apply. Bad weather will be here before you know it. Is your vehicle going to get you through? At Second Chance Auto, they have the quality vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And what other buy here, pay here dealer can save you up to thousands by offering bank rate financing? Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 35 years. No gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals from honest people. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call Jimmy and the fine folks at 244-4582 for your credit approval today. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Back here in Waterloo, the Mount Vernon Rams with a 43-23 lead over the Waterloo Bulldogs. Glad to be here with you. I'm Chris Hugo, Jeff Lonnon alongside. Jeff Crow is with us, taking care of the video for WMIXSports.com. Seth Gass is back at our Mount Vernon studio. This is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting superstation. As we are on your Second Chance Auto halftime. For over 36 years, Second Chance Auto has been providing fair, honest deals for all of you Rams fans out there, as well as bank rate financing on your next pre-owned vehicle, saving you hundreds, even thousands of dollars on your next pre-owned purchase. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have a scoreboard update. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, I'm Brenda Astor with Community First Bank.
Working together to make your switch to CSB easy and stress-free is just one of the many ways we can help you out. From switching direct deposits, automatic payments, or recurring transfers, to enrolling in convenient services such as mobile and online banking, we're here to make the switch to Community First quick and easy. We can even print your debit card immediately to ensure access to your account on the same day. Stop and let one of our friendly bankers work with you to ensure the transition is smooth. Stop by one of our 5 locations today and let us welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
The number of uninsured motorists is on the rise. This could be due to higher unemployment, economic downturn, or just carelessness. Hi, I'm Shauna Armstrong with Page Insurance in Mount Vernon. The next time you're at a stoplight, look at 6 vehicles around you. According to the Insurance Research Council, 1 of those 6 could be driving uninsured. This means responsible drivers like you foot the bill for any injuries they cause. What are your auto policy liability limits? Let's go over them together. Come see us at Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon or call 242-7000.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Red Lake College.
WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. The Mount Vernon Rams 43, the Waterloo Bulldogs 23. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, for over 36 years, providing fair, honest deals for Rams fans. There's a reason, many reasons why they've been around for over 36 years. Second Chance Auto, very proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. Taking a look at a Bird Watson's scoreboard. Bird Watson, your home for scrubs as well as Asics and even clogs. If you're on your feet all day or if you're just in the medical field and need those great selection of name brands and scrubs, Bird Watson Home Medical, 12th and Main in Mount Vernon. After one, Fairfield leads Johnston City 17-14. Centralia leads Highland 11-3. Jabot leads Mater Dei 14-12. At the half, Christopher battled back to only trail by 5, 33-28. Flora on top. Final score at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Edwards County beats Red Hill 58-47. As scores brought to you by Bird Watson. We'll have plenty more coming your way on this Second Chance Auto halftime. We'll have your scoring and stats coming up. We'll have plenty more to talk about. Don't forget about Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. 5 Jefferson County branches. Responsive quality service for all of your accounts. In fact, they remind you that if your bank has changed names again, it is not you, it's them. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. We'll take a break and then welcome you back here to Waterloo. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
When it comes to banking, Banterra is the change you want to make. I'm Jeff Speed, Market Executive for Banterra, and you should know that our top priority is personal service. It's why Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank. We offer convenient online and mobile banking, mobile check deposit, online mortgage services, and have over 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of Southern Illinois high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The 2015 final year sales event is underway here at Fort Square, Mount Vernon. So don't wait any longer. Now is your time to save on your new Ford, like the 2016 Ford Escape. The modern sculpted design and the refined spacious interior give you the ultimate driving experience. The 2016 Ford Escape is designed to keep up with you with your choice of the 2.5 Durotech or 2 EcoBoost engine options, so you get the right balance of economy and performance for your needs. With available features like active park assist, hands-free foot activated liftgate, and Bliss with cross-traffic alert, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales event, on a 2016 Ford Escape front-wheel drive for only $21,645. That's a savings of $3,250, including Farm Bureau discount and financing through Ford Motor Credit. Get yours today at Fort Square, Mount Vernon.
'Tis the season for great golf savings at Red Lake College Golf Outlet. Say Merry Christmas with Titleist Pro P1 and Pro P1X balls for just $39.99 per dozen. Find instant rebates on Cleveland RTX 2.0 wedges and save $100 on a Callaway XR driver. Save $20 on any in-stock push cart. All in-stock clothing is buy one, get one 50% off. Or grab a gift card for any amount. Red Lake College Golf Outlet in the RLC Marketplace off Potomac and Mount Vernon. Shop online at rlcgolfoutlet.com. We're on Instagram at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Welcome back. Your Second Chance Auto halftime show here in Waterloo. The Rams by 20. It's 43-23. With Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Lonnon has the scoring and stats of this one.
Yep. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they were led in scoring by Braden Fitzgerald with 13 points. Malcolm Ruff had 11. Blake Jones with those 3 threes in a row early in the game had 9. Royal Nesbitt had 7, and Quentin Cuiaba had 3. For the Waterloo Bulldogs, they were led in scoring by Tristan Snyder, who had 7 points, followed by, Ross Schrader, who had 8 points. Tristan Snyder had 7. Then Dylan Hunt had 6. And Ben Hewells had 2. Waterloo just puts 4 guys in the scorebook, and their leading scorer, Ben Hewells, comes out with just 2 points here in the first half, which was kind of a surprise, Chris, considering coming in he's averaging 15.5 points a game. So the Rams did a nice job on him, limiting his touches and his looks to the basket. Score at halftime is 43-23 Mount Vernon. Of interest in shooting, Mount Vernon took 37 shots in the first half, made 17 for 45.9%, whereas Waterloo took just 19 shots, made 7 for 36.8. Rams shot 16 3-pointers in that first half, made 7, and Waterloo just 3 3-point attempts and made 1. Obviously, that is a big difference in the game. 7 threes to just 1 for Waterloo, and Mount Vernon defense has a lot to do with that. They just did not get a lot of looks from behind the arc at all in the first half to even shoot 3-pointers, much less make them, Chris. So a good job by the Rams defense tonight so far in this half, but got to keep the hammer down. You're on the road. You're in their home gym. You know they got nothing to lose. You know, if they get some looks from the arc, they're going to take them. Rams got to keep up the defensive intensity. And if they do, this should be a pretty dominant second half for the Rams as well as it was the first half.
A 20-point lead at the break. As a coach, how tough is it to keep your team into a game like this?
It's tough. It's tough, and it doesn't sound like it would be, but the tendency is to relax. You know, once you get to that magical 20-point mark, and that's nobody's fault. It's just human nature. So you've got to just, like I say, that's why I said you got to keep the hammer down, keep your foot on the gas, and not give them hope, because you give somebody hope against a team like Mount Vernon when you're on the road in a hostile environment. You just got to keep that foot on the gas. So we'll see what happens here in the second half, but I've got a lot of faith that these Rams are not going to let up.
Waterloo will start with the basketball as they go right to left, running layup and a drop. No good. However, on the rebound, the shooter will try to steal it away. That was Ben Hewells. Good recovery by the Rams. They move left to right. Fitz wants a 3 from up top already. No good. That's one way to keep the foot on the gas pedal. Hewells the rebound. Into the front court. Looks to the right side. It'll be tipped away by Ruff. Good tip back by Fitz to get it to Malcolm. Now to Fitz to bring it across the timeline. He'll zip through the defense. Off block layup, and he's fouled. Fitz might have earned a SAG card on that one, but certainly not an Academy Award nomination as he fell. A man trying to get himself to the line did a great job there.
Yes, he did. He did not slow down in transition. He saw a seam and he went for it, and he picked up a foul late as Waterloo was late rotating to get to him, and that's something Braden has done his whole career, is find a seam and then get it and get fouled, and he's shot a lot of free throws in his high school career doing that.
And makes 1 of 2. Made the front end, has 14 on the night. It's 44-23. Rams up a blackjack here. Outside shot. Ross Schrader, right corner, is good. This is the second 3 of the night for the Bulldogs. Both belong to Schrader. It's 44-26.
Yeah, and you got to figure they're going to try a few more of those if they can get some looks. So Rams got to approach it with a high hand and close out and try to eliminate those looks.
Jones a 3 miss. Good rebound by Fitzgerald. Scoops it inside, just inside the volleyball line for Malcolm Ruff. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, and Malk will try to add to his double-digit points.
Malcolm picking up where he left off in the first half, dominating the paint. They just don't have anybody in there that can rebound with him.
Malcolm misses the first free throw.
Yeah.
If your bank has changed names again, remember at Community First Bank, the only change you'll receive is in your pocket. You'll love that one checking account, free checking, high yield interest. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. 1 of 2 that trip to the line for Ruff. He has 12, and it's 45-26. Rams lead is just 19. Off the left side, blocking foul on Fitz. Leonard, a great job of drawing contact. That'll be the first Ram team foul. Waterloo band cleared out of here. Those to our left running things from the camera appear to be energized about that.
The bass drum was rather close to my left ear.
There is no doubt about that. Amplified by the microphones, no less. It's to the basket. Will go Ben Hewells. Not sure if that was a jump stop or he just was able to glide that long through the air, but he'll miss it and go to the line on the foul.
Spilled soda's been cleaned up behind
really?
us.
That's still going to result in, I think, a sticky spot. See, I'm convinced that with soda on the floor, you're just better off to let it dry and then mop it. Let it get sticky and then take it all away. It's easier that way. More surface area of the floor gets sticky if you try to clean it up while it's wet, as the first free throw is good.
The problem with a mop and soda is it tends to smear it around, and then you end up with a larger area that's sticky than you had whenever the soda was spilled.
Exactly. So you let it dry, let it get all gummy and gooey. You still don't do it. You wait till it's a little bit more dry, and then you clean it up. 45-27, 1-2 that trip to the line for the Waterloo Bulldogs. It's 45-27. About to change. Hewells again, left side, left-hand layup is good.
Yeah.
That's not going to get it done.
And I have that as Mount Vernon's first turnover of the game, which is remarkable, actually, considering how long we've played. Back cut by Fitz, good move.
To the basket. Looks like there was a shot there somewhere, but rebound to Roy Nesbitt, who picks up the basketball. There's a foul on Waterloo. It's their second. Non-shooting foul would appear. The Rams will inbound left of their bucket on the baseline.
Yeah, good read by Fitz. Had an overplay, went back door. Nice pass. He just lost the handle going up.
Looking for the lob to Roy, and it's going to be tipped away off of the baseline. Hewells into the front court, 2-on-1. Keeps it himself. Fitz gets out of the way, misses the bunny. I think he was expecting contact, and when Fitz got out of the way, it threw him for a loop. Fitz with it. Outside the post, shot up, no good. Must be this end of the floor. 6 minutes left in the third. 49, make it 45-29. 16-point game. Deep right wing. This is Schrader looking inside to Hewells. Had it tipped away. Throws to the outside. A three is no good by Hunt. Rebound underneath. And let's see who the foul's on. I would go with Griffin Leonard here for Waterloo.
Yeah. Waterloo's not happy with that call. I think they thought Fitz hooked him.
Well, less crowd in here now that the band's gone. A lot of the band parents have left as well. 5:48 left here in the third quarter. 45-29 left. Fitz, a foot on the line, too, is no good. Rebound tipped around. Tipped off of Ruff and to Hewells. More like cruise control right now for the Vernoy. 5:32 left in the third. We'll have a Tony Wild State Farm player of the game in this one. Comprised of our three stars of the game. As to the basket, wild shot by Griffin Leonard. He'll go to the line to shoot two, bailed out by a foul.
Yeah. A little sloppier this half than the last half so far. And that plays to Waterloo's advantage. You know, an ugly, sloppy basketball game plays into their hands. That's his first point. Griffin Leonard.
Actually, Linhart. I've been mispronouncing it. I do remember that now from a year ago. Second one is good.
That's why we have veterans like you in the broadcast booth.
Well, if I was truly a veteran, I would remember that it was Linhart, not Leonard.
Linhart.
Fitz, Geralds will throw inside to Nesbitt. Going to be stolen away by Hewells.
Yeah, and that's their third turnover now. I'm talking about Mount Vernon in the last minute and a half. And Doug Creel's not happy. And I understand that because they played such a clean first half, and now you've turned it over 3 times in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. And it's allowed Waterloo to cut into the lead a little bit. It's now just 14 instead of 20.
Three on the way. Right wing is good. It's the Ben Hewells show right now here in the third quarter. They cut it to 11. It was 20 at the half. 4:59 left to go in the third. Douglas Creel wants a timeout. Presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandma's coach. Not the position you want to be in right now if you're the Mount Vernon Rams. Up 20 at the break, now up just 11.
And we did talk about this. You know, it's so hard to keep your intensity and your focus when you get that 20-point lead. So right now he called a timeout, and he's trying to calm him down. He's trying to refocus him. And it's fine. You're still up by 11. But this is kind of a lesson here that we'll use as we go forward. And I think we're going to be okay. I think we just needed to call a timeout there and kind of get resettled because, again, 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes, kind of gets sloppy. That gives them extra possessions. Now all of a sudden they're within 11 points.
Out of the timeout, Fitz will throw to the back door off of the inbound. They're going to say traveled with the basketball, did rough. I didn't quite see it. Baseline official didn't seem to either, but that's what happened, and the Rams turn it over out of the timeout.
Yep, number 4. So let's see if we can get a good defensive possession here and get the ball back.
Heels off a screen to the top to the right wing now. Crossover dribble to the free throw line. Reach foul on Cuiava. And that'll be the team's 5th.
That's a tough call.
Tale of 2 halves.
Yeah, the next basket cuts this to single digits if Waterloo can convert down here on their offensive end.
Looking for it off of the left baseline. Left of the bucket, I should say. Not Schubert, that's Schrader with the basketball off of the left wing, dribbling now. That was the right wing, dribbling toward the left wing. Throws off to a 3 on the way, no good by Lenhart. Put back by Hules, not there, won't go if you will. It'll go the other way. It's say last touch by Waterloo off of the baseline with 4:25 left to go in the 3rd. Red Lake College powers our video streaming. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands on your college education. Your journey starts at Red Lake College. Fitz toward the wing. Instead, step back from the free throw line is good. Big bucket for the Rams. Extends it to 13. Fitzgerald now has 16.
Yeah, boy, they needed a bucket.
That'll stop the bleeding a little bit as we near the midpoint of the 3rd quarter. 47-34 if you're just tuned in. Rams led by 20 at the half. Hules battling Waterloo back. Step down.
That is a 5-second call on Hules.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Coach Walter doesn't like that, understandably so.
And that's their first turnover of the 3rd quarter. 7th of the game.
In the backcourt, it's Fitz to walk it across the timeline. Now between the circles for Cuiava. Fitzgerald's up top. Will come around inside. Backdoor play. Malcolm to the basket, up and in. Ruff has 14 of his own. It's 49-34. Rams building this lead back up a little.
Penetrate and kick. That's getting back to the formula they used in the first half. Waterloo not doing a good job of keeping the Rams out of the paint, especially Braden Fitzgerald's.
49-34 the score off of the baseline. It'll be tipped out of bounds. Looks like the Rams had forced a turnover, but out of bounds when they recovered. It'll be Waterloo basketball. 3:29 left to go in the 3rd quarter off of the baseline. Quick inbound to Hules. Sidesteps the defender. Launches a line drive. No good. Lenhart the rebound. Tries to go to the backside. Waterloo just narrowly saves it from a turnover. Schneider up top. Looks for Hules. Somehow gets a runner in the lane, but high off the glass. It's no good. Ruff the rebound. Has it stripped away. Hules can't get it again. Hules couldn't come up with it into the front court. Braden Fitzgerald's with the basketball to try to build some breathing room. Has it tipped away. No call. Up top, Cuiava. Off the baseline, Hules. Jumper good. Big bucket by Dillon. 51-34. Dane Walter a timeout presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center. 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas.
Yes. It's a big bucket by Hules. It extends the Ram lead back to 17. Waterloo had it at 11, Chris, about 1.5 minutes ago.
They were in danger of one possession.
Yep.
Rams call a timeout, still struggle somewhat, but then they get a big bucket, a big deuce by Fitz. And since then have poured on a few more, making it a 17-point ball game, 51-34, with 2:54 left in the quarter.
You can tell that Hules is trying to impose his will more in this half. And he has scored 5 points coming out of the gate here. 6 points. And if they're going to have any chance whatsoever of getting this thing back into a reasonable, reachable score in the 4th quarter, where you're at, maybe single digits going into the 4th quarter, which is what I think most coaches try to be at, when you're behind, is get that thing into single digits going into the 4th. He's definitely going to have to continue to shoot the basketball and be aggressive offensively, trying to get the ball to the rim.
2:54 left to go. 3rd quarter action from Waterloo. Here in Monroe County, the Rams on top by 17, 51-34 the score. Seth Gass is back at the Mount Vernon studio. I'm Chris Hugo, Jeff Lonnon alongside. Jeff Crow here with us, taking care of the video. Waterloo in the front court. Linhart with it, shy of the circle. Look for the crossover dribble against Fitz. Throws right corner. Hughes thought about the shot. Elects not to take. Now dribbles to the wing. He'll take the three this time, and it's no good. Hot hand appears to have cooled off, but a foul somewhere near the rebound. And it looks like it'll be against the Rams. Okay.
That's Fitz's third foul. I didn't see it.
As in just didn't see it or didn't see it?
Neither.
I gotcha. 2:30 left to go in the third. Off of the left wing. This is Hules with the basketball. Crossover dribble. Ooh, stops inside the block, but left it short again. Having trouble in the paint is Hules. Rebound to Ruff. Up the left side will come Fitz. Splits the defenders to the basket and one. Probably should have been a carry, but Fitz will get the bucket and one. We'll take it.
Yep. Did a great job of getting the ball to the rim in transition. Waterloo having a really hard time getting back and stopping the ball.
And one coming at the line. Fitz left it short. Ruff tried for the rebound, was hooked. Letting him play, though. Nothing wrong with that. Schrader will throw back left, and now we'll have a travel. 53-34. Ram lead is 19 with 2:10 left in the third, and Jeff slowly getting that lead back that they had built up at halftime.
Yep,
Foot's back on the gas pedal, starting to ease it back on.
Absolutely, and that's what we like to see. Had about a 3 or 4 minute lapse there where it got sloppy, but they've pulled it back together after the timeout, of course, by Doug Creel.
Off of the side of bounds, Cuiava across the timeline, dribbling into the top of the key. Nice shot. I believe that was Ruff.
Malcolm Ruff, yep.
He has 16. 55-34. Well, not a 21-point lead anymore. That tied the largest lead of the night. However, that'll be a deuce up top by, looked like number 33, Jackson Ivers. That's who they credit on the scoreboard anyway. Again, I did not see the shot, and now the Rams will lose it out of bounds. Tipped out by Waterloo outside that left corner. 55-36 to score, 19-point ball game. Off of the baseline, just too high of a lob for Ruff, turning it over. The Rams do again. 1:33 left to go here in the third. From the right wing, easy layup for Ben Hules. He gets two more. 55-38, Waterloo will not go away.
Playing with a lot of heart.
Deep right wing, it's Cuiava with it up to the top for Ruff. Now left wing, Bowers will come around. Looking over the sideline, hands off to Jones. Comes to the top of the key, going to back it out. Minute 7 to play in the third. 17-point lead for Mount Vernon, 55-38. We'll see what they can do with it here. Scoreboard updates presented by Bird Watson to Mount Vernon. Nice jump stop right side, and it'll be a turnover on the Rams. Bowers tried to stop himself. I'm not sure what he was looking for. Maybe thought he was fouled, but the Rams turned it over.
I don't think he really was. He drove the ball to the rim, went up. They did get a hand on it. I would say it was a blocked shot. And then it ended up right back in his own hands out of bounds.
Out of the right corner, Ben Hules near the baseline. Past the defender, into the post. Pivots around somehow and gets the scoop layup. 55-40.
And just as we said, he's going to have to try to impose his will as their leading scorer to try to get them back in the game. That's exactly what he's doing.
30 seconds left in the quarter here. The action presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Doug Creel sees something he doesn't like. Going to set up maybe the final shot of this third quarter. Calls the timeout. It's presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. 55-40 the score. Rams up 15. Half a minute to play in the third quarter. And, Coach, obviously just a case where the Rams got that lead built back up. But now, in the midst of a 6-0 run by Waterloo, Rams could use a bucket to end the quarter.
Yeah, it's a Ben Hules run, and he's got 10 now in the third quarter, and that's a guy they've got to focus on. And the thing about Ben Hules is he's missed some bunnies at the rim, too, that he probably normally makes. So we're probably pretty fortunate in that he's only had 10 in the quarter because he had a shot at maybe 16 or 18 with the shots he missed in front of the rim in this quarter.
Inbound side of the bounds, it was Cuiava. Royal Nesbitt checks back into the game with 3 fouls. Gives it back to Q in front of the scorer's table with 24 seconds. to the center circle. Now looking back to the left side. Hugh comes around to the right. 5-second call. Turnover Rams. Dribbled around the perimeter with defense in tow, and that'll be a turnover on Mount Vernon.
Yeah, and that's their 7th turnover now, and every one of those has come in the third quarter. 7 turnovers in the third quarter. So, again, that's to Waterloo's advantage, obviously, and they'll take the ball now with a chance to cut it to 13, if not 12.
Right side, Linhart to the free throw line, and a foul on Zach Williams, who had just checked into the game. Doug Creel beside himself.
Yeah, and that's going to be
9.2 seconds left.
That's going to be 1-and-1 with 9.2 left. That's an unfortunate foul because now you give them an opportunity now to cut the lead down to 13 with the clock not running. But Mount Vernon, plenty of time now to get this ball back to the other end and get a good look.
9.2 seconds left to go. Fitz back in for Williams. 55-40 the score. Make it 55-41. Linhart makes the first foul. He had first foul shot. He has another fourth coming. It's 55-41. Looking to make it a baker's dozen if he can knock down this back end. Linhart's second is good. Bounced around the iron a couple times. Dropped right through. Deep in the backcourt. Rams lose the basketball out of bounds. They turn it over. Big opportunity for the Bulldogs. If they can knock down a 3 and get it to 10. What a moral victory here in the third quarter for Waterloo.
And there was some contact there and no call, and I know Doug Creel's not happy about that, and I really can't blame him, but at the same time, got to play defense here.
Off of the inbound jump stop left side, Linhart gets it at 55-44. Wow. Down to 11 is the Mount Vernon lead after 3, 55-44 Rams. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank, asking why you bank with Community First Bank. Is it knowing your deposits are also vital to home loans in Jefferson County and our local economy? Is it having your choice of convenient locations and ATMs? Is it seeing a staff of friendly faces you recognize as your neighbors? These are all reasons enough to count, though you only need one, and we are honored you chose us. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Mount Vernon has the best selection of heavy-duty Silverados in the area. Hi, this is Jeff Schmidt. Take advantage of big incentives on these hard-working, long-lasting trucks, many equipped with a durable and powerful Duramax diesel. For you business owners, this could mean taking advantage of big tax savings. We have the best trade-in values in the area, and no one will beat our price. See us on the web, schmidtchevrolet.com, or come into Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Heading to the fourth quarter here in Waterloo, the Mount Vernon Rams up just 11. They led by 20 at the half. The lead right now 55-44. Fitz looking to change it. 3 is in and out. Rebound Ruff. Had it tipped away, got it back, puts it up, and good. Rim rocker for Malcolm Ruff, but it's 57-44. The Ram lead back.
Big offensive rebound by Malcolm there.
What a stick back. Right side, let's see what happens here. It's going to foul to the basket. Should not give him continuation. And the Rams going to get a warning here. Got to keep the emotions in check as a foul will be on Hughes. Or to the line will go Hughes. Foul will be on Cuiaba.
Rewind that possession. Fitz took the 3. Malcolm a huge offensive rebound, a stick back in a possession where if we don't get that, these free throws are looking to change it to double digits, although he misses the front end.
Missed the front end, can't do that.
Single digits, excuse me.
57-44, Rams up 13. Fitz will hand off to Jones, come around to the top, back to Fitz right wing, 7:25 to play in the fourth. Rams looked like they could win this one by as many as 30 early. Now hanging on by 13. Far wing, it's Jones going to back it up with 7:14 to play here in the quarter. Curls himself to the left block, uses the back of the iron, and gets it home. 59-44, the lead back to 15. Jones in double digits with 11. Linhart in the front court. Out of the left corner on the baseline. They'll give it back to Schneider on the left elbow. Shot no good. Cuiaba tips the rebound to Ruff. 6:55 left. Fitz will bring it across the timeline. Gets screened by Ruff to do so. Now to the wing. Crossover dribble. Backdoor pass. Roy Nesbitt to the hoop and one. Roy has been big in the game and give him a lot of credit. Rams are not the same team with him on the bench.
No, they are not. He brings a lot of emotional energy, and he brings a big, big body to the game when he's in there, and that was just another excellent drive and dish by Fitz. And Roy standing under the basket waiting for the reception and the basket.
And one is good. Back to 18. The Rams have gotten it as high as 21. They led by 20 at the half. We'll see where they get it here in the fourth. Off of the right wing for Schrader. Steps inside, long two, no good. Rebound to Fitzgerald. So the Rams can make shots and get their rebounds. I'd say they'll pretty well walk away with it here from Waterloo with 6:30 left to go.
Well, right now it's one and done for Waterloo. Mount Vernon all over the glass. And that's a good thing for the Rams.
Winning Edge, one of our great sponsors. We'll tell you more about them. See what Fitz is going to do here. Comes into the paint, throws it away. Left side, it'll be Schrader taking a length of the floor, layup, and it'll be a, didn't quite see the mechanic. Looked like a charge at first, but it's going to be a block on Cuiava. That'll be his fourth. Winning Edge, one of our great Rams sponsors. They have that perfect gift for the Ram fan in your family if you need to do some last-minute Christmas shopping before Friday. See them at 212 South 9th in Mount Vernon or log on to store.winningedgeusa.com to order online. First free throw good by Schrader at the line. Has another. Right now it's 62-45. The lead is 17. Hoping to make it 16. Schrader does just that. 62-46 as he makes both. He has 13.
A little three-quarter court pressure now by Waterloo, trying to extend out, maybe force a turnover.
Deep right wing. He had 3 threes in the first quarter before coming out. That was Blake Jones. To Nesbitt, going to hand off. And tackled from behind is Braden Fitzgerald. He will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Rams now in the bonus.
You would think, now being in the bonus with both teams, that the Rams may start pulling it out and being a little more selective on their shots here now inside of 6 minutes left to go in the basketball game. So let's look for that in these upcoming offensive possessions.
Free throw by Fitz is good. He has 19. He will look for 20 here on the second. Fitzgerald's at the line, shooting the back end of the 1-and-1. 63-46. Nope, make it 64-46. That Ram lead is back to 18 with 5:55 to play in the fourth quarter. It's been trying at times for Doug Creel and the Rams, but still poised, still looking to go to 6-3 on the year. Make that 6-2 on the year. Heels with it up top. Crosser dribble, jump stop, kicks out on the outlet pass. Schrader a jump stop, off glass, good. Jump stop from the left side, still outside the post, but got the jump shot, 64-48.
Nifty move by Schrader off the jump stop.
Across the timeline, Fitzgerald's at the volleyball line with 5:22 left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll have our 3 stars of the game and our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show. From that, we'll have your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. Tony Wilt would love to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Look for him in his office. Log on to TonyWilt.com. Give him a call or track down that white State Farm Jeep, as right now Waterloo's some trouble tracking down Fitz. He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1 on what is the 4th foul on Tristan Schneider. First free throw is good.
If we make free throws, they cannot catch us. That's the bottom line, and they're going to probably start fouling, and that's going to be a key here in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Second free throw good. He makes both. 66-48. Rams lead is 18. Fitz has 22. Hughes wants a 3 from up top. Good. Left him open. That's been a detriment to the Rams defensively, leaving the perimeter shooter open. They've done it a lot of the year.
And that's the guy. If they're going to come back, as we said, that's going to do it for him.
Fitz going to get to the hoop. High runner, no good. Rebound will go to Hughes. Last man, they need to get it. He'll zip it into the front court. Trying to take it himself. He'll bump into a man and get a fortunate break, and that'll send Hughes to the line to shoot 2. Doug Creel wants a timeout presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Purcell Tire treats every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas. Lead is 15. 4:49 left in the fourth quarter. Rams trying to hang on for win number 6.
Yeah, and you know what? You got to take your hat off to Waterloo. I mean, it was a 20-point game, and it just looked like they were hopeless. And they have come out in this second half And they've worked very hard and forced some turnovers, and they've hung around and actually only down now 15 points. And, Chris, I think when they went in at halftime, neither one of us would have expected that here in the fourth quarter, because it looked like the Rams were going to be off to a 30-point victory and we were going to get out of here. But they have made a game out of it, Waterloo I'm speaking of. So hats off to them.
Haven't given up.
They have played hard, and that's what you like to see when you're their coach. I'm sure he can build off of this tonight, despite the fact that they're probably going to lose the basketball game. They haven't won a lot of games this year, but they're still fighting hard, and that's the sign of a well-coached team and kids who are still with it and wanting to win games. So if you're the Rams right now, you just got to play solid defense. Your shot selection's got to be good on your offensive end, and you got to make free throws because you're going to get fouled.
Yules at the line shooting 2, makes the first. Makes it 66-52. The lead is 14. If your bank has changed names again, remember, it's not you, it's them. Community First Bank of the Heartland believes in faithful relationships. It's a staple bank you can trust. Serving Jefferson County since 1906. Yules makes both. 66-53 the score. 4:45 left in the fourth quarter. 66-53 again the score. Rams on top of the basketball. Right wing, it's Jones. Looks in, he has Yules. Sidesteps the defender, 3 on the way, is a line drive. Rattles the iron, put back by Bowers isn't there. His shot blocked, Yules the rebound. Ben Yules into the front court, thought about the 3, pulled it back. Has his shot blocked by Jones, now has to recover. Does so on the left wing, thinking about another 3 against Blake. Instead going to dribble in. That's a shot blocked from behind by Nesbitt, gets his own rebound. They'll kick out to the right side. They reset to Yules in the right corner. He'll come in. Almost throws it away. Recovered up top. Swung around Linhart off the left wing with 4:07 left to go in the fourth quarter. Linhart with the basketball. Between the leg dribble on the defender. Fitzgerald bumps him off, and good call by the official. It'll be a player control foul. It'll be of the offensive variety. Turnover to Waterloo.
Yeah, he certainly pushed off. You saw his elbow extend. That's a point of emphasis this year, is the extended elbow by the offensive player to gain an advantage. More called in the post this year as well than I've ever seen it.
4:01 to go in the fourth quarter. 66-33 the score here. 13-point ball game. In case you're just joining us on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Link to the floor inbound, left of the bucket. It's into Fitzgerald's from Brighton Bowers.
And now a little full court pressure from Waterloo because they really need the basketball now.
Roy Nesbitt has it near the circle with 3:48 to play in the fourth. 66-53. Rams have done just enough to try to get a victory here tonight. They're going to try to get it here. Coming around is Jones. Going to hand off at the circle for Braden Fitzgerald. We owe you a Bird Watson scoreboard. We'll get to that a little bit later on. Bird Watson Pharmacy, 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Download their new mobile app. Google Play in the App Store. We're going to have a blocking foul on Yules, and that will send Blake Jones to the line for the 1-and-1. That's Hules' fourth.
Rams pulled the ball out that time, put Roy at the top to relieve pressure. And of course, their post player, Schneider, who has that matchup, play way off of Roy. Didn't want to extend, and finally he had to go out there because Roy was just going to stand with the ball and let time run off the clock. And that's a good strategy by the Rams.
First free throw is good by Blake Jones. Second one in a route is no good. 67-53 to lead is 14. 3:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. 14-point gain coming around right elbow. Hules will lose it, recovers. Off the wing, throws into the corner. This will be Hunt. We'll have a blocking foul, and that's going to be 5, I believe, on Roy. Nope, that's just 4 on Roy. My apologies, Mr. Nesbitt.
Yeah, and I know Coach Creel's not happy with that because that stops the clock, gives him an opportunity to score. And I think we're just ready to get out of here and get back to Mount Vernon with the win. And this kind of extends it as he makes the first one, and now they get a chance to cut it to 12 with 3:15 remaining.
Back end of 2 is on the way. It's no good. Rebound to Ruff. Pulls it off of the iron. 67-54. Ram lead is 13. They led by as many as 21. They led at the half by 20. It looked like they were going to cruise. Bowers off at the far wing, throws to the circle for Nesbitt. Back to the right sideline for Fitzgerald. Excuse me. Video is presented by Ridley College. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands. See if the Rams can save this turnover. Fight around for it off that far arc. It'll finally be a travel, and just a tough luck travel call on Brighton Bowers. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time when he came up with it.
He's fighting for the ball. Ball's on the ground. He goes and dives, and he slides a little bit, and they call travel. That's our 10th turnover of the half and 10th turnover of the night. So all their turnovers for the Rams have come in this second half.
Heels thought about the three up top against Q. Now throws over to the right, gets it back. That was Ivers with a touch. Now Hewells will try to drive right post, and he'll have a shot swatted out of bounds by Nesbitt. That'll be Waterloo basketball underneath their own basket with 2:32 to go here in the fourth. Quick inbound. They'll give it right back. Schrader's shot going to be short. Rebound inside to Schneider. His shot blocked. Gets his own rebound, tips it away to Hewells. Turnaround coming mid-post is good. Timeout Dane Walter, presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They treat every car like it's their grandma's car, and they love their grandmas over there at Purcell Tire and Service Center. Big bucket, 19 now on the night for Ben Hewells. Most of them in the second half, and he has been everything. It's down to an 11-point ball game. You get the feeling that the Rams are still going to pull this one out. Yes, there's plenty of time with 2:21 left, but they're going to have earned it.
Well, here's what's going to happen in the last 2:21. The Rams are going to get the ball here. They're going to come down. They're going to try to obviously spread the ball, and they're going to get fouled. And the key is, I think, for Waterloo is, can you get the ball out of Fitz's hand into somebody else's hands and try to make them beat you? And from the line I'm referring to. So regardless, I think we're going to see Waterloo go to the foul game, see if Mount Vernon will miss some free throws, and then see if they can cut this lead down, and be there in the end. It's not out of the question for Waterloo right now if Mount Vernon doesn't make free throws. But again, Mount Vernon pretty good at shooting them late in the game, or have been so far early this season, but tonight have missed some.
Length of the floor inbound out of the timeout. Rams will go to the line. Malcolm Ruff shooting two. This foul will be on Jackson Ivers.
Yep. So they foul Ruff right away, which for Waterloo is probably what they want to do. I think the last thing they want to do is see Fitz up there shooting the ball at the line. And we'll see what this strategy does. Let's see if Malcolm can knock him down. Good. He is up for the challenge.
Make it 68-56. Can make it 69-56 if he can knock down the back end with 2:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ruff at the free throw line. Both teams in the double bonus. 2:19 remains. Second free throw good. Make it a 13-point lead. Ruff has 4 in the quarter. Hewells in the backcourt across the timeline with 19, looking for 22. 3 on the way is no good. Rebound will go to Ruff. That's what the Rams need. That was not a great shot. Doesn't pay off for the Bulldogs. Rams in the front court trying to take a bite out of them. We drop below the 2-minute mark here. The action, one of our booster sponsors, Winning Edge of Mount Vernon. They have the great gift for your Rams fan and your family. 212 South 9th. They're online at winningedgeusa.com. Curl around, coming inside. They'll say it's off the foot of Blake Jones after he loses it. Turnover Rams.
They were trying to foul Cuiava, and they missed him. And then Blake dribbled in and turned the ball over. So now got to have a good, solid defensive possession here.
And now Hewells gets to the basket.
Yep, not what we're looking for there.
Came from the top, worked into the right block, and now a foul on Ivers. Into the line to shoot 2 will go Braden Fitzgerald with 1:31 to go.
And now Waterloo cannot be selective on who they foul. They've just got to foul, just regardless of who has the ball in their hand, to get this clock stopped.
Fitz misses the free throw. He'll have another. 91 seconds left in the ball game. 69-58 the score. The Rams lead is just 11 here on the road in Monroe County. Next game for the Rams will be on Monday the 28th. Second free throw good, so he makes 1 of 2. 70-58. Rams will have Jacksonville at 2 o'clock in the Centralia Holiday Tournament right here on 94.1 FM. Audio only at WMIXsports.com. As up the left side, trying to go, Ben Hewells. Had it tipped away. Good effort by Quentin Cuiava and the gang down there on the defensive end. Right at the bucket, the inbound. This will be Schrader. Looking for the tip in, able to find Ivers. Looking to the right side. Hewells pushes off. Oh, it'll be a foul on the Rams. His arm was fully extended by Hewells. That'll be on Fitz. That's his fourth, and Hewells will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and again, the clock stops, which is really the only thing you're really worried about now is just getting this 121 off the board and getting out of here.
Hewells' first is good. Makes it 70-59. He can make it 70-60.
That's his 20th point of the second half, Chris.
Unbelievable.
21.
And now a timeout on the floor. Good gravy. It's presented by Purcell Tire and Service Center, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. How about that new Hunter quick check system they have? Get you out in 5 minutes or less at Purcell Tire, 1212 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 1:21 left to go in the fourth quarter with Jeff Lonnon. I'm Chris Hugo. Seth Gass back in the studio. Jeff Crow with us here in Waterloo. 81 seconds left to go, 10-point game. Waterloo calls the timeout, and unlike the first half, they've come out and made their free throws here in the second.
They have, and they've done everything that they really have had to do to get back in the basketball game, and that starts with getting Ben Hewells going. And we talked about this at halftime, how strange it was, you know, not knowing a lot about this team, but knowing that their leading scorer only had 2 points. So logic just tells you that, you know, that kid's probably going to be looking to, you know, impose his will a little bit more, and he certainly has. At 21 points now in the second half, just 2 in the first. So, again, the strategy will be to foul by Waterloo, and then we'll have to go to the line and we'll have to make free throws. They're going to try to make this last 121 be about 5 minutes long, Chris.
It's felt that way. Centralia Highland got started well after us, and they're already done. Length to the floor inbound out of the timeout with 1:20 left. Fitzgerald's deep in the backcourt with 1:17 now. 70-60 the score. And that's going to change with Fitzgerald's headed to the line to try to add to this 10-point lead.
And there's your foul. That's not probably who they wanted to foul, but they couldn't help it because once Fitz gets it, it's very hard to get it out of his hands.
First free throw by Fitz is good. Tease the score. I can tell you Centralia beats Highland tonight 59-44. Get you more scores in our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll have scoring and stats as well as your Tony Wilt State Farm player of the game. Fitz makes them both.
Fitz now 7 for 8 in the quarter from the line.
72-60 Rams on top. A minute to play, and a 3 on the way by Hewells is good. You've got to be kidding me. They will not go away. It's single digits. First time it's been single digits since the first quarter. It's 72-63. Less than a minute to play here in the fourth. Hewells on Fitz. Throws to the circle now for Jones. He's fouled by Hunt. And to the line to shoot 2 will go Blake Jones.
Boy, 24 points now for Hewells in the second half. And big free throws here by Blake.
See if he can knock some down. He's in double digits tonight. Has 10, looking for 11 right here. Knocks it down. 73-63. At least the lead back to double digits now with 55.3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Jones is at the line, shooting the back end. It's good. He makes them both here. Good job by Blake at the line. 74-63. Hewells into the front court, to the top. Throws off to the right wing. Long 2 on the way is no good by Schrader. Rebound underneath. That's to Cuiava. 45 seconds left. Fitz deep in the back court. Going to try to outrace the defenders. Bumps into a guy at about the timeline. Now trying to cross over and dribble time off the clock. Flex some clock here with 35 seconds left.
And I don't think they're going to foul. And just as I said that, they fouled.
That's a case where it was back-to-back, and Fitz ends up getting the contact to get to the line. He's looking for 24 and 25 right here.
I don't think they were trying to foul. Fitz drew that one on his own. Fitz looking to add to his total. He's 7 for 8 from the line. He's been a big part of this fourth quarter.
6-63 win over the Waterloo Bulldogs. We'll come back. We'll tell you all about it in our Schmitz Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Taking a look at your next bad weather forecast, it'll be mostly clear tonight with a low around 31 degrees. Mostly sunny tomorrow, the high near 52. Rain likely Sunday night, cloudy with a low around 45 degrees. Chance of showers remains into your Monday, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 57. Chance of showers Monday night, partly cloudy, a low around 37 degrees. The chance of showers continues into Tuesday night, and into Wednesday. That's a look at next bad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois. Looking for a free checking account that still offers rewards for doing things you already do? Cha-ching! Available only at People's National Bank. People's National Bank wants you to get the most out of your money, which is why they offer Cha-ching Cash checking. Cha-ching Cash lets you earn really high rates paid in cash each month. You even get refunds on your ATM fees nationwide, so you can make any ATM your ATM. And there's never a minimum balance to earn any of your Cha-ching Cash rewards. People's National Bank. Member FDIC. Qualifications and rules apply.
Hi, Seth Arnold at Schmidt Ford in Salem, Illinois. Do you need a new Ford or perhaps a pre-owned car, van, or four-wheel drive truck for this winter? Do you want to know that you receive the best service here locally and be well taken care of when the purchase of the service of your new vehicle? Well, come over to Schmidt Ford in Salem and speak with myself or one of my fellow sales consultants. Let us help you choose a great vehicle for you from one of our 5 dealerships. So hurry in and experience the Schmidt Ford difference.
'Tis the season for great golf savings at Ridley College Golf Outlet. Say Merry Christmas with Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X balls for just $39.99 per dozen. Find instant rebates on Cleveland RTX 2.0 wedges and save $100 on a Callaway XR driver. Save $20 on any in-stock push cart. All in-stock clothing is buy one, get one 50% off. Or grab a gift card for any amount. Ridley College Golf Outlet in the RLC Marketplace off Potomac and Mount Vernon. Shop online at rlcgolfoutlet.com.
Ford Watson offers 2 convenient locations to serve you here in Mount Vernon. Our locally owned Health Mart Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway, on their feet all day, and made here in America. Bird Watson also has a large selection of compression stockings in a variety of colors and patterns. Stop by Bird Watson Pharmacy at 3401 Broadway or our medical equipment and scrubs location at 1200 Main Street. Bird Watson, specializing in expanding to provide patients and medical professionals with specialized service and expanded product offerings.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Here in Waterloo, the Mount Vernon Rams, big win on the road, 76-63. They outlast the Waterloo Bulldogs. Welcome into your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon is where you'll find Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac. 76-63 the final. Rams improved to 6-2. The Bulldogs dropped to 2-6. We have plenty more to discuss. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Get you caught up on some scores from around the region. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, I'm Bria Ashley with Community First Bank. Working together to make your switch to CSB easy and stress-free is just one of the many ways we can help you out. From switching direct deposits, automatic payments, or recurring transfers, to enrolling in convenient services such as mobile and online banking, we're here to make the switch to Community First quick and easy. We can even print your debit card immediately to assure access to your account on the same day. Stop and let one of our friendly bankers work with you to ensure the transition is smooth. Stop by one of our 5 locations today and let us welcome you back to personal banking. Member FDIC.
This is Chase Landers from Landers Towing and Collision Centers. While much of our attention is focused on Santa, his sleigh, and 8 reindeer, please do not forget about those deer that cannot fly. They will be running all over rural and urban roads this holiday season. So whether you're going to Grandma's house, Christmas shopping, or simply crossing the street, please be safe. Should you have a run-in with Murray or one of his other 4-legged friends, don't hesitate to give us a call. We are fully equipped to get you back on the road faster. Experienced staff, great relationships with insurance companies, courtesy cars, and easy access to rentals are what make us the best at what we do. After all, transportation is the last thing anyone needs to worry about during the holiday season. We're just a phone call away at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from all of us at Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Don't forget to ask about free premium detailing for the life of your car.
Taking a look at your next rad weather forecast, will be mostly clear tonight with a low around 31 degrees. Mostly sunny tomorrow, the high near 52. Rain likely Sunday night, cloudy with a low around 45 degrees. Chance of showers remains into your Monday, mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 57. Chance of showers Monday night, partly cloudy, a low around 37 degrees. The chance of showers continues into Tuesday night, and into Wednesday. That's a look at next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
WMIX, WMIXsports.com with Jeff Lonnon. I'm Chris Hugo on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Glad we can be here with you on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting station. Taking a look at some scores from around the area on a Bird Watson scoreboard. As you know, the Rams beat Waterloo here tonight, 76-63. Other scores, these are end of third quarter scores. Fairfield leads Johnston City in boys action, 46-38. Christopher losing to Flora, 50-38. Looks like also in boys action at the end of three, Mount Carmel leads Alney, 38-34. Pinckneyville leading Heron, 37-30. Benton right now all over Nashville, 47-32. Some halftime scores we have. Murfreesboro leading Sparta, 23-20. Sassafras trails West Frankfort, 33-26. El Dorado leads Hamco, 25-20. And some final scores from around the area today. Centralia beats Highland, 59-44. Mater Dei comes back to beat Chabot, 54-47. Looks like the final in that one. And at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament, Edwards County beats Red Hill by a score of 58-47. We'll take a break on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll come back, scoring and stats, and your Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
'Tis the season for great golf savings at Ridley College Golf Outlet. Say Merry Christmas with Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1X balls for just $39.99 per dozen. Find instant rebates on Cleveland RTX 2.0 wedges and save $100 on a Callaway XR driver. Save $20 on any in-stock push cart. All in-stock clothing is buy one, get one 50% off. Or grab a gift card for any amount. Ridley College Golf Outlet in the RLC Marketplace off Potomac and Mount Vernon. Shop online at rlcgolfoutlet.com.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me. Okay, what? Do you think the State Farm jingle really works? Like, for real? Like, did you sing the jingle? Will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Call me, Tony Wilt, in Mount Vernon at 242-1421 or find me online at TonyWilt.com.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Tony Wilt State Farm Player of the Game is next.
Tony Wilt, State Farm Player of the Game, coming your way in just a moment here on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams a big road win over Waterloo, 76-63 is the final score here from Monroe County. With Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Jeff Crow handled the video tonight. Seth Gass is back at our Mount Vernon studio. We'll get to the player of the game, 3 stars in just a moment. I believe we have scoring and stats.
Well, we've got scoring.
That works for me.
I'm no statistician like Danny Zerwinski.
Well, those are tough shoes to fill.
But we've got scoring. For the Mount Vernon Rams, victorious tonight, Braden Fitzgerald's led all scorers with 27 points. Malcolm Ruff, 20. Blake Jones, 14. Royale Nesbitt, 10. Quentin Quiaba had 6. And Dylan Ewells chipped in 2. For Waterloo, their leading scorer led all scorers, Ben Hewells with 28 points. Ross Schrader, 10. Tristan Snyder, 9. Dylan Hunt, 7. Griffin Leinhardt, 6. And Jackson Ivers, 2. And that is your unofficial scoring, I should say, very unofficial scoring for this basketball game. Rams committed 11 turnovers tonight, and Waterloo committed 7. Rams didn't commit a turnover, according to my stats, in the first half, and they committed most of their turnovers, all of their turnovers, according to my stats here in the second half. But in the end, the Rams overcame those and really finished strong, especially with a very strong free throw game in the fourth quarter by Fitz, who made 9 out of 10 of his attempts. And as I look at my book here, they shot, the Rams did, in the fourth quarter, 17 free throws, and they made 15. So they were 15 out of 17 down the stretch, and that's exactly what we knew they had to do, because in order for this Waterloo team to get back in the game, they were going to have to foul. And they did. They were in the bonus, then they were in the super bonus, and we just kept pouring them in, and that's what kept our lead. And so we did a really good job here tonight on the road against the Waterloo team. We never quit, and they gave us a game. That's probably good for us. I think that'll make us better in the end. I think that's probably better than coming over and just blowing somebody out by 40, getting challenged, having to make free throws in the fourth quarter. That's something you're going to have to do down the stretch against some better teams. So hats off to Waterloo, but big hats off to Doug Creel and the Mount Vernon Rams coming over here tonight and showing that even after last night's emotional victory on the road at Carbondale in the conference, they were able to put two together strong, finish strong, and get a big win on the road.
Big win indeed. Of course, we owe you your Tony Wilt State Farm 3 stars to the game. Number 3 star, Blake Jones with 14 points. Also had 3 big threes in the first quarter. Malcolm Ruff helped pace the Ram offense from the second quarter forward. He finished with 20 points as your second star. Player of the game tonight, Braden Fitzgerald, is making the free throws down the stretch and finishes with 27 points. For all of your insurance needs, Tony Wilt would love to help your family. Find him in his office. Look for him on the corner of South Water Tower and 42nd, or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. Going to do it for us tonight. Jeff Lonnon, any final thoughts?
No, I appreciate you having me tonight. It was fun. We had fun coming over. A long trip, about an 80-mile drive over here to Waterloo, but it turned out to be a Ram victory, so it was worth it.
Indeed it was. The Rams are now 6-2. Waterloo drops to 2-6. Rams head to the Centralia Holiday Tournament on Monday the 28th, 2 o'clock date with the Jacksonville Crimson. We, of course, will be there for you here on WMIX. Audio only at WMIXsports.com due to the Centralia video policy. No problems there. We wish you a happy holiday. Happy everything. Merry Christmas as well. Happy New Year. Whatever you maybe celebrate, hopefully you have a safe and happy holiday season. For Jeff Lonnon, for Jeff Crow, for Seth Gass back at the studio, for all of us at WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo reminding you the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams 76, the Waterloo Bulldogs 63. Good night from Monroe County.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX